morning, everybody. Today is Mother's Day, and I just thought I'd get a jump start on showing you what a lemon ginger blast is, my style. Now, I learned this from Dan McDonald, it's his signature drink through Lou Corona, but I just like to have this video because I always refer to it, and I do it maybe just a tiny bit different, not much. So today we'll use, I'm making 3 drinks because I want to have extra because I'm having my family over for a barbecue, which doesn't really go with a person who is doing juice feasting or raw diet, although I am making a fruit salad and we'll have some other salads here. But I want to have enough juice so during the day I can have my juice while they're eating dead animals. Anyway, we'll be using celery, parsley. I would usually use one kind of dark leafy green, but I just had a little bit of spinach left, and I'm going to use some kale. And actually I'm going to add a little bit more kale because that's not really enough. I'm going to add a couple of cucumbers. Normally I would just do 1 cucumber for 2 drinks, but like I said, I'm making extra. And ginger and lemon, which I am personally going to peel. I know everybody says keep the peels on, but it really doesn't help the flavor of the drink. So I'm okay with not doing the peel. But if I had like Myers lemons, I'd probably do it if they were organic. And a bunch of apples. A bunch of apples. Now remember, apples are the key to making the drink good because it can be pretty intense with the lemon and the ginger. So I'm going to go ahead and juice that in my juicer and I'll be right back. Okay, so I did the juice. Here it is. It makes a full pitcher, which is about 3 large drinks, about this size, 32 ounces. And I used all the ingredients I showed you, and I just wanted to tell you it took about 10 or 11 small apples to make it to taste. Now this tastes like lemonade. It's really good. People who say green drinks taste horrible, they're just not making them right. So the more you experiment and do it up the way that is good for you, I really believe that the apples really help with the sweetness and flavoring it the way that's perfect for you. Then you'll get it down. So when you use parsley, it tends to clump. It's really thick when it juices. So just make sure you're giving it a good stir. I already did a taste test, but I'll do one again. Delicious. And this will be my morning breakfast. This is what I have pretty much every single morning. I might change up the greens a little bit, but I pretty much have this every morning. Now with the ginger, it tends to be strong. So start out slow with that, with a little piece, but work your way up. The more ginger you can add in there with the lemon, it really is flavorful. And if you can imagine, you know, ginger is so good for you, it's so enlivening for you, and it's really good for your system. So the more you can get in there, that's really good too. So I was just saying that I'm having like 18 family members over today for a Mother's Day. It's a Mother's Day barbecue, but really it's my mother's birthday the other day. So that's why we're really getting together. But they're all meat eaters. Not even one of them is a vegetarian. So there's going to be a lot of dead animals being cooked. And some salads. I'm going to make a fruit salad. I'll do a video on that too. But this is just how you could prepare, if you're on a juice feast, how to deal with all this food all over the place and people eating. Just make sure in the morning you make enough juice to carry you through the day. I've sat many times with my family when they're eating and I have my glass of juice, and you know what? I'm actually fine. It doesn't bother me. So it's just changing your perspective and your state of mind. When you're doing this, you're telling your body how much you love it. I mean, it's really showing your body, proving to yourself, you know what, I love you so much that I care to take care of you. Before I leave, I wanted to just pull a card for all of us to ponder. These are really great cards. They're called Until Today cards. I pull one for all of us to ponder today. Now when you get these cards, you want to just tap them in case somebody else has been using them, just to take anybody else's energy out of there. And as I'm shuffling, I'm setting in attention that hopefully the card that I pick will, you know, make sense to somebody to everybody that is listening. And it says, I accept that things are the way they need to be. Until today, you may have held perfection as the standard that you needed to live up to or achieve. Just for today, accept that you are perfect just as you are. And I really think that card could relate to every single person that watches this video. You are perfect just the way you are. Okay, we might want to improve things about our lives, but honestly, we're here to experience what our spirit came here to experience in a human body. Remember, we're spiritual beings having a physical experience. So whatever's going on with this, it's just all lessons and insight for us to learn and grow, and we're always learning and growing. So maybe we put ourselves down about mistakes we felt we made. And I just want to say there are no mistakes. It just is a way of realigning and choosing again which way would be better for you. And we won't know unless we take a risk and give it a go. Or sometimes maybe our emotions just get the best of us and we might say things or do things that we probably wouldn't have done if we thought about it for a minute. But just forgive yourself of, you know, for anything that you feel that you've done wrong or mistakes you made or things you could do better. And just use that situation to think about, okay, if this ever happens again, I think I'll choose to handle it this way. And just go with that. You wouldn't have learned it if you didn't make the mistake. Choice. It's not a mistake, it's a choice. So give yourself a break. Get healthy. Love yourself. You're perfect just the way you are. Remember, we are all part of the one, meaning whoever your higher power is, God, Source, Divine, Allah, whoever your higher power is, we are part of that higher power because that power created us. So we are perfection because we are from Source. We're just living this life and doing the best we can with what we know or how we're feeling. Cut yourself some slack and just choose again if you didn't like the choice you made. Accept that things are the way they need to be. Okay? They're that way because you're learning and whoever you interacted with, they're learning. It's not just you, it's everybody around you that's interacting with you. Everybody has a piece in that puzzle. So anyway, Lemon Ginger Blast. It's really a good one. It's highly energizing and it's so good for you. Have a great day, everyone.